Good afternoon. And let me be one of the first to congratulate the class of 2013. It's not only my distinct honor and privilege to be here to celebrate with you, but I also have the distinction of being able to introduce our keynote speaker, the Honorable Eric H. Holder, Jr., Attorney General of the United States of America. For his sacrifice in a life of public service, for his commitment to mentoring and supporting young lawyers and young people in general, for his steadfastness in seeking equal justice and civil rights for all people, for his courage to speak truth to power, for his adherence to a personal and professional code of unquestioned ethics and integrity, for his example as a dedicated husband and father. Please join me in demonstrating our profound pride and unqualified support as we welcome the Attorney General of the United States, the Honorable Eric H. Holder, Jr.
Now, how would you like to feel to be the speaker after that? This is totally unfair. I just have a speech. Can you bring the horn back out? I might try something. Maybe I'll do the piano. No, I don't play. Well, thank you, Walter, for inviting me, and thank you for those kind words earlier. I want to congratulate Sharia Wilson on becoming this school's first ever valedictorian. And I'd also like to congratulate your first salutatorian, Raven Clay. And all of today's award winners. It's really a privilege for me to share the stage with you this afternoon. I apologize for getting here late. I was in a meeting in the Situation Room in the White House with this guy, you know his name, Barack Obama? And I kept telling him, this is the absolute truth, I kept telling him, I gotta go. I've gotta speak at this, high school graduation. And he kept saying, well, all right, just one more question. So he also said to tell you all, and all of you, congratulations. So I bring greetings from the president. It is an honor to stand with National Prep's founder and executive director, Jennifer Ross, your chief academic officer, Diane Brown, and all of the dedicated teachers, administrators, and staff members who worked so hard to build such a remarkable institution in such a short period of time. Now, as our nation's Attorney General, I have the opportunity to speak with hundreds of college and law students every year here in Washington and across the country, but it's really a rare treat for me to visit an institution like this one and meet so many outstanding young scholars and future leaders at a time when your career paths have yet to be determined and so many doors to education, to opportunity, and to the men and women who you will become remain wide open. Now, already each of you has proven your willingness to work hard in pursuit of really ambitious goals. Many of you have had to overcome obstacles and confront significant challenges to be in this crowd today. And all of you have demonstrated your ability not just to get by, but to excel in an extremely rigorous academic environment. And you've earned the incredible distinction of becoming the first students to graduate from the first and only school east of the river to offer an international baccalaureate curriculum. Now, last year you became the first class to travel abroad during a service trip to Panama, where you volunteered your time and your talents to help those in need. And earlier this year, you cheered your Panthers basketball team on their first of what I'm sure will be a great many championships. Let me guess, you're on the basketball team. Together, this group has secured a combined total of roughly $1 million in college scholarships. Every single one of you, 100% of the class before me, has been accepted into a college or university. And when you walked across the stage just a few moments ago, the overwhelming majority of you, like I was, became the first in your family to head off to an institution of higher learning. So as you move forward in your lives and careers, I urge every member of the class of 2013 to continue the traditions of leadership, public service, that were established right here for you at National Prep. I ask you to remember the sacrifices of those who came before you. Remember those sacrifices and honor their contributions by matching them with your own. And I implore you, above all else, to act with optimism and without delay as you work to build the brighter future that your generation deserves, and strive, no matter the odds, to make that which had always seemed impossible a reality. So congratulations to the class of 2013.
So on behalf of the class of 2013, I'm going to bring up the valedictorian and salutatorian to make a presentation to our keynote speaker.
National Collegiate Prep Public Charter High School extends our appreciation to United States Attorney General Mr. Eric Holder.
So now we're going to bring up our college counselor, Dr. Papundu Azeze. I was practicing. And he's going to share information about some of the wonderful scholarships that the class of 2013 has won. Dr. Azeze?
Sheraya Wilson told me to make a shot. I will, darling. I believe in the 3 B's. Be brief, be brilliant, and be gone. You are an exemplary group of young people as evidenced by your accomplishments. Thus, I'm happy to report that 100% of you will be going on to college this fall. And what is really extraordinary, while you are few in number, collectively you have amassed in funding almost $2 million. And for that you should also be proud. I really have, last thing I want to ask you guys to do, you must promise me you do this. When you get these degrees from college, when you get these fancy paying jobs, don't get too grand. Go back and help your community. Will you promise me you're going to do that? All right, thank you, and I love you so much.
So I'd like to ask Tyrone Wills to step forward.
Ms. Ross, would you please stand? And on the behalf of the senior class, we'd like to thank you for not only donating your time, but also your money and trusting us with the future of your wonderful school you have founded. And on behalf of the senior class, we'd like to give you these beautiful flowers.
On the behalf of National Collegiate Prep, to thank Miss Renee for everything you had done for us.
We have one more presentation. Miss Ross and Dr. Brown, will you both please stand? On behalf of the class of 2013, it is my pleasure to present both of you with these lovely bouquets. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. So we started in prayer, and now we're going to end with prayer. It is my pleasure to bring up Mr. Malik Plummer and Ms. Jamara Saunders. They are going to do a sign language interpretation to the prayer sung by Yolanda Adams and Donnie McClurkin.